In Doctorul Dorel, Part 2, the world of Las Fierbinți expands its humor into a form of rural existentialism. The episode opens with Dorel receiving patients at the bar, his improvised clinic filled with laughter and chaos. He now carries a notebook filled with random scribbles that he calls diagnoses. It's all a farce, but within that farce, there's a strangely profound rhythm. The village seems to need Dorel's nonsense as much as he needs their faith. What begins as a joke evolves into a mirror of a society that survives on imagination. The narrative cleverly explores the concept of authority built on nothing but confidence. Dorel's medical career is an allegory for every institution that maintains power through performance. The villagers' obedience to him is not stupidity, it's survival. They have learned that pretending to believe is easier than confronting disappointment. The brilliance of Las Fierbinți lies in this subtle social realism masked by humor. The dialogue between Dorel and Bobiță crackles with irony, revealing how humor becomes a form of truth-telling. Dorel admits at one point, half-jokingly, that he cures sadness, and Bobiță replies that sadness is the only illness nobody wants to heal. That line encapsulates the emotional depth of the episode. The show doesn't mock poverty or ignorance, it celebrates endurance. Every gag, every misunderstanding carries an undercurrent of warmth. The turning point arrives when Dorel faces his first real medical emergency, a child with a high fever. The humor vanishes as he realizes the limits of his game. The scene is shot with quiet tension. The laughter stops, and Dorel's face collapses into fear. It's one of the rare moments when Las Fierbinți abandons comedy entirely. The other villagers rally around him, not because they believe he can help, but because they don't know what else to do. The realism of that confusion is heartbreaking. When the real doctor finally arrives, his cold professionalism feels alien in this community built on chaos and affection. The episode's moral complexity shines here. Dorel may be a fraud, but he represents something the system lacks: emotional connection. The doctor heals bodies. Dorel heals loneliness. By the end, the villagers still tease him, but with a gentler tone. He remains the butt of the joke, yet also its hero. The camera lingers on his face as he walks away through the muddy street, the laughter echoing faintly behind him. The director's use of light and stillness gives that final image the gravity of a folk painting. Simple, timeless, human. Doctorul Dorel, Part 2, stands as one of Las Fierbinți's most layered episodes, combining absurdist humor with social empathy. It shows that comedy can be both laughter and lament, and that foolishness, in the right light, can reveal more truth than wisdom.